Today is the last day of the series of reflections on human trafficking to mark the International Day of Prayer and Awareness Against Human Trafficking. And today we want to address the issue of abuse of power and trust. And this is important because human trafficking is facilitated by people who are close to the victim normally. Often, traffickers capitalize on familiarity or the position of trust or power they have over the victim. We have cases of victims or survivors who report that the first person of contact that led them into being trafficked was a friend, a brother, a sister, a cousin, an uncle. It's always someone whom they trust, whom they trusted, whom they had some trust in. I would never imagine this person can betray you. And so it is an act of betrayal, just like the biblical betrayal issue. It's the same thing. People want to give away someone that they can easily get, and that is because the person trusts them. The person knows that you can't do me anything, and so you violate that trust and you betray that person. And we all know what the repercussions of betrayal is. And also power. Often people use or abuse their powers, and instead of using their power to empower other people, they use their power to intimidate, they use their power to abuse, and they use their power to put down other people. Because you have some powers over this relative of yours who is poor, who does not have what it takes to survive in life conveniently, because the person is looking for employment, the person is looking for one form of way of survival or the other. So people capitalize on that, use the powers they have, and they drag the person into trafficking. And we are talking about this because we want young people generally to be aware, or to be aware of this facts, because the person who would lure you into human trafficking would most likely be someone from your community that you can never believe would harm you. It can even be your father, your mother. Sometimes parents also they facilitate this by encouraging their children to take offers of free opportunity to travel, free opportunity to work outside their familiar environment. So for young people, we will tell you that once someone tells you that there is a job that is free, I will do your passport for you, I'll get a visa for you, I will pay all the traveling cost for you. Your own is just to bring yourself. Let me send you to Liberia, to South Africa, to Lebanon, to Saudi Arabia, to Libya, to Ghana, to Mali, to Nigeria, to anywhere. As long as it is moving you from your familiar environment to another, be very careful. You need to be very careful. Otherwise, you can give away your freedom easily and you can become a victim of human trafficking. Even graduates have been trafficked because they are desperately looking for well-paying jobs outside the shores of their surrounding. So people that are familiar to you can facilitate your being trafficked. Do not trust anybody when it comes to issue of migrating from your own home to another place. be very careful. There are jobs around. There are ways of finding source of livelihood around you, and you will not lose your freedom in that way. And I also want to sound this note of warning to us all who facilitates people traveling from one place to the other. Someone is looking for a house help somewhere and you facilitate. Someone is looking for young people to come and work in their factories, in their this, and they present all kinds of fanciful offers, and they are going to pay huge sum of money and this and that, and you are facilitating it. You are helping to push someone to travel somewhere, and you don't know what the person is going to meet there. And sometimes you may know, and you facilitate it because you yourself have some benefit from it. You are selling another human being, and it is called betrayal, and betrayal is a capital sin. And I want to invite all people of goodwill to join our campaign against human trafficking. If we all speak, if we all are alert, and we all speak the truth to our neighbors, to the people around us, no one will be trafficked. And we will eventually demolish this sin, this evil, this terrible crime of modern day slavery in our midst, because the perpetrators are among us. And this is, we want to ascertain that we can have an economy without human trafficking. In other words, we can grow our livelihood, we can survive, we can live respectable lives without betraying another person, without using another person, without enslaving another person. And that will come down to having an economy without human trafficking, which Talitha Kum International Network and the Pope Francis himself have invited us into this year. For all those who facilitate other people to travel, to get jobs, to travel for house help and housekeeping, I want you to know that you can earn a living without betraying your brother or sister. You can earn a living without using another person. You can grow economically without using another person, selling another person. There is surely a possibility of having an economy without human trafficking. Let us find other ways, better ways, respectable ways of making our living without human trafficking. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you will get more of these reflections around human trafficking, domestic violence, child protection, and other issues of human rights. Thank you. And this is from Safe Child Advocacy of the Catholic Archdiocese of Kumasi. And I am Sister Olivia Moore. I'm a daughter of Charity of St. Vincent de Paul. Right. Thank you.